Today's daily dose of math is about increasing and decreasing intervals. When we talk about these intervals, we're talking about which parts of the curve on our graph are tilted up, that's increasing, which are tilted down, that's decreasing. To do this, we're reading from left to right. An adjacent flat part like this is included in the interval of increase and included in the interval of decrease. And to describe this, we use interval notation and we're using the x-coordinates. So let's look at this situation. Looking for the intervals of increase, well, there are two. There's one that starts here, where x equals 0, and continues up to this point, where x equals 1. So I have an interval 0, comma 1, square brackets pointing in, showing that these numbers are included in the answer. But there's another interval of increase, so I have to say and. The other one, we can see it's tilted up from x equals 5 until x equals 6, but we include the adjacent flat part, so the interval is from 4 until 6. We've given our intervals of increase for this situation. Intervals of decrease, well, there's only one. And that starts here, where x equals 1, and it tilts downwards as we read from left to right, all the way to the x equals 4, and then we include the adjacent flat parts. So the interval is from x equals 1 until x equals 5. That is our interval of decrease. We're including the 1 and the 5, and that's a bit of a point of argument. Is this point where x equals 1, is it increasing? Is it decreasing? Is it neither? Is it both? By convention in mathematics, we include that point, the x equals 1, in the interval that we're describing. So it ends up being included in both the interval of increase and the interval of decrease. Unless the question asks us for the interval where the function is strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. In that case, you would not include the x equals 1 in either of these answers, and your interval notation would look a little different. This is today's daily dose of math. Be sure to like this video, and if you're not subscribed, click on the subscribe button.